Several franchises have tried to resurface in a means to appeal to new audiences, such as Tomb Raider, God of War, and Devil May Cry. However, only few have been successful in staying true to the franchise's roots. Take Devil May Cry for example, a series revolving around killing demons with hack and slash gameplay, which rewards the player for experimenting with combos. DMC5 stuck to the root of the franchise, whilst introducing new mechanics to keep the game contemporary. On the other hand, you have God of War, which seemingly abandons its hack and slash identity that the franchise built up over the years in favour of a cinematic experience, resulting in a divided fan base comprised of old and new fans. Doom 2016 is a game that successfully revived the Doom franchise, sporting contemporary gameplay and mechanics, a kick-ass soundtrack, and familiar enemies. It is a game that is beloved by many fans, new and old, and with good reason. Doom Eternal seeks out to improve what 2016 achieved, with revised gameplay, faster paced action, and increased player agency. Doom Eternal had far surpassed my expectations, with id Software achieving the goals they set out on. With Eternal, players are gifted another memorable experience. Let's talk about the main attraction, the gameplay. Doom Eternal prides itself on its fast-paced gameplay and intense action. The players have many tools at their disposal, several guns, a chainsaw, flamethrower, grenades, a dash mechanic, and a lot more. The many weapons at Doom Guy's disposal, there are several ways you can approach situations. It's fun to try out new weapons or different methods to take out demons. As Doom Guy, you feel unstoppable, especially with high mobility and a large arsenal. The game requires you to keep on your toes, to think ahead. You're never able to stand still. You're constantly trying to figure out which demons to take out first, which method is quickest, how to recover ammo and not die. This game had me continuously on the edge of my seat and my palms sweaty. As I was playing on PC, I got to experience the gameplay in all its glory in 144 FPS, with far more comfortable controls than with a controller. I never grew bored of this game, and I was always compelled to play more. There are numerous locations you visit in the game, which is a very nice change opposed to the 2016 game, where most of the locations felt similar. The art direction deserves a lot of praise for designing locations in such a unique and discernible way. I was really impressed with the amount of architecture we got to explore, especially towards the end of the game, which I won't show to avoid spoilers. Behind each location there is a story, which you can actively seek out yourself, and it's something I admire. In all these locations you'll encounter platforming, which I think has taken a step up from platforming in 2016. With new additions such as climbing and dashing midair, you're challenged to overcome obstacles in ways you initially think wouldn't have worked. I don't think the platforming detracts from the fast-paced feel of the game. I actually quite enjoy these segments. There are various weapons available to the player, such as a combat shotgun, heavy cannon, plasma gun, super shotgun, and much more. All these weapons are uniquely characterized by their mods, how they operate, offering a vast amount of gameplay opportunities to the player. You can use the meat hook to quickly zip close to your enemy, then subsequently use a chainsaw to gain more ammo. You could light demons on fire with your flamethrower, and use a rocket launcher to easily take out targets and pick up an abundance of armor. There's more than one way to play this game, and you're encouraged to experiment. The gunplay, topped with fast-paced movement, Doom Guy's unchallenged strength and bloodthirst, makes you feel unstoppable. You're repeatedly mowing down demons with no problem. You're trained to subconsciously think one step ahead and take out your adversaries efficiently. Though the game challenges your abilities at certain points in the narrative, you don't feel phased. Instead you feel invigorated, ready to fight your next big battle. Moreover, the stimulating soundtrack of the game propels the player to push through the game. I'm personally not a frequent listener to heavy metal music, however, I believe the soundtrack couples with the game's personality. It never failed to make me feel energized, to encourage me to push on, to rip and tear until it is done. A good soundtrack and memorable soundtrack is quite rare in games nowadays, at least that's what I find. I think what makes a good soundtrack is if it sticks with you, if it reminds you of all the fun you had with the game, and I think Doom Eternal achieves that greatly. The narrative isn't at the forefront of this game. It's not something that people would generally allude to when thinking of Doom. When someone talks to me about Doom, I immediately think of the brisk gameplay, the challenge, the demon variety, the soundtrack. However, that's not to say that the narrative in Doom Eternal isn't good. I'm of the opinion that the story is significantly better than 2016's. It's not completely original, but it's well realized. Players are at liberty to uncover lore and secrets to delve deeper into the story. There are specific moments in the game which I think will greatly please fans of the original games. The story in this game showcases that not all games have to be cinematic experiences to transmit a compelling narrative. There are several other ways to do so, and Doom Eternal is one of those examples. Overall, Doom Eternal is the perfect sequel to Doom 2016, somehow managing to exceed expectations in gameplay, story and performance. Its software have proven once again that good games are fueled by people with a passion. Whether it's passion to create the best game they can or to honour the franchise's legacy, its software have done it awfully well. Eternal is definitely a contender for Game of the Year, and I look forward to the future of the franchise. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I had a lot of fun with this game. Let me know if you're going to pick it up or if you're still on the fence. I'll have more videos coming up soon, so until then, take care gamers.